That intro would have been so much cooler if I would not have crashed my drone seconds after I cut that clip. Look at this. Just ripped the propeller right off. You can probably see some battle scars from the graffitied brick building. Anyway, that's not why you're here. You're here for this. The Garmin Fenix 5S Black. I've had it for a month now, and I really love it. I really love it. There's a lot of things that I like about it. The size is not bad. I was afraid that I was gonna not like the size of this watch too much. Just because it is pretty large, the 5S is obviously the smaller of the options, but it hasn't been a problem at all. I love the black color. I love really pretty much everything about it. We'll start with things that I really like, and then maybe some things that I've had some troubles with so far. So strap in. Just for the sake of being positive, let's start with what I love about it. So first off, I love the looks of it. I mean, this is a great looking watch. I've already gotten a lot of compliments on it. The black around the bezels of the silver also looks really good. And the plus version coming with the sapphire glass is really a game changer. When you're spending this kind of money on a watch that you're going to be wearing every single day, running around, banging stuff, mountain biking eventually once it's warm outside, or skiing potentially right now, you're going to want it to be able to handle things. And so the fact that there's sapphire glass, I've already hit this on a couple walls and doorways, which I'm prone to do, not a single scratch on it, no worries at all. So I love the fact that the sapphire glass thing. This also connects really well. I love the Connect app. Have no problems with connecting. It usually takes less than 30 seconds to get everything synced up, and I've really enjoyed tracking my sleep, tracking the steps each day, and being able to choose from when you're starting an activity. So you got the favorites that you can choose from, and then you can go down and choose from a huge extensive list. And not even some of the ones that are on the watch, you can actually go into the Connect app and they'll have even more. I mean, I've been able to do anything from kettlebell squats and swings to incline bench press to cross-country ski to snowshoeing to triathlons are obviously on there. I mean, there's a ton. There are so many different sports and different activities that are on there for you to be able to track. But it is an activity that's just really exciting because this is a product that is premium, but it's also meant for you to be a healthier person. And I feel like that. You're seeing your steps, you're hitting your step goal each day, or it's your own little competition. Which is, it's just like a fun thing to do on top of being a great watch and a really reliable product. The only sport that I haven't been able to find at this point is basketball. It seems like you could maybe get like an app version from another outside maker other than Garmin, but I haven't done that, and I feel like this hitting somebody in the jaw when you're going up for a layup or something in basketball would probably not feel so great. I did have a few issues with it here though in the first month. So obviously you're paying a huge premium to also have music storage within the watch. And I did have a little bit of issues with that when I first got it going. I would download a podcast and go to play it, and then it would continuously say, outdated content, you need to update content, sync everything. So I would sync, I would update all my content, try to play it again, nothing. Continue to get that error message. So I'm not really sure what's up with that, but it was a little frustrating. You're spending a lot of money on this watch, and for the music capabilities, that's why you're getting the plus, on top of sapphire glass and mapping. But this music is a huge, it's one third of the reason that you're paying extra, and it wasn't working. So that was really frustrating. That being said, the other portion of mapping has been flawless. I haven't had to use it a ton just because I live in Boise and I've never been in an area where I needed to use my watch for that, but it has been fun to be able to check the mapping and see what's near you. You can even drill it down to restaurants and it'll lead you there, which is, you know, fun and pretty cool, and would be really helpful if I was traveling internationally in a foreign country, or if I was ever backpacking, and I'll probably utilize this summer to, if I need to, find my way. The battery life has actually been really good. They claimed that it is 9 days if you don't do any GPS tracking your activities. I'm averaging about 4 to 5 activities logged a week, and I've been averaging 7 to 8 days on battery life. I would say the brightness and the duration of notifications coming in when you do get them, how long have they stay lit on the screen, I would drop that down. So I think I dropped my brightness down to from 20%, which is what is default, which is really bright. I dropped that all the way down to I think 5%. If I'm going to be turning the light on my watch, it's going to be dark. I don't need it to like blind me every time I look at that. So I'm sure that has helped with battery life, as well as when I get a notification, instead of it holding for 5 seconds, I drop that down to just 2 seconds, take a quick glance, see what it is. If I need to actually do something with it, I'll pull my phone out. If not, I'm gonna go back to whatever I'm doing. So that's what I would suggest. If you have any questions on how to do that, or you can't figure it out in the settings, leave a comment below. I'm happy to help out, and we can figure it out together. I'm happy to help you out on getting those all set up, and I think that really did at least make an impact on the battery life for what my needs are and what I've done. I do also have a beef with the way these steps are counted, and this is maybe more of me being lazy and a beef with the app rather than the watch itself. I think this probably happens with all Garmin watches, but your activities don't count towards your step goal, which I'm like, dude, if I'm going for a run today, those are a lot more steps than I would take on a normal day. At least do like a 2-to-1 ratio so I can meet my step goal. I went on a couple times, I went on a run and clearly would have met the step goal for that day had that been counted, and then I don't meet my step goal, which Garmin gives you, which, you know, is whatever, I guess. You know that you went for a run, but it's still kind of like, come on, dude. I'm clearly doing something. I'm not just sitting around. Give me a little credit for it. My last beef with Garmin is, like, we're spending a lot of money. I spent a lot of my own hard-earned money for this 5S Plus, or 5 Plus in some people's case. Throw in an extra band. I mean, this silicone band is great, and I'm sure it's going to last me a long time, but the least you could do is throw in another $3.50 band, or maybe even come with a leather band and you get the silicone band on top of it. It's not going to run you out of business to give us another band, especially for spending the money on such a premium product. Like that would be great to have a backup if something were to happen with this, that I don't have to go to your site and spend money on and get shipped to, because I already spent so much of my money to get this watch. But other than that, your watch is great. I really, really love this watch so far. I'm losing light, and the sun's about to set, and I've already met my step goal for today. So pretty much just gonna chill. Maybe watch a show on Netflix or some basketball. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions on the Garmin Fenix series or anything like that, let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions in the comments below. I really liked it. I would definitely suggest it. And Garmin, I'll take an extra band if you see this. All right. See you on the next one.